Hello, everybody. Hope you are having an excellent Saturday. It is late. It is super late. This was not my plan for today, but it is what I am doing. Hey, Rainbow, welcome on in. Hope you are doing well. I just got home from a very, very long day. We were at what we call Geek Gaming. It is a giant day at a high school we had about 50 kids, not as many as some, but more than others. And it went really well. I have no complaints. So that's good. That's really good. Yeah, high tech, and welcome in. I'm just gonna talk through that real quick, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanted to start playing Zelda. That music was really loud, and I'm going to turn it back down just a little bit. I feel like I'm yelling. Also, I may be drinking a Pepsi. Oh my gosh, the nectar of the gods. Here, we'll play a stupid game together for a little bit. Here, this is called Nine Chronicles. And it is a crypto game that I play on a regular basis, and it's PvP season, and I need to do this every day, and I haven't done this yet today, so I'm going to get this out of the way while we're talking. Yeah, so we had three tournaments. We had a Smash singles tournament, a Smash doubles tournament, and a Mario Kart tournament. And they all went really well. A lot of fun. It was fun watching them play Mario Kart here, and I'm just going to show this. Cheppy 44 and Fourth Wind printed these awesome, like, look at that. That's a trophy for the Smash Brothers solo tournament. And then we had another one. Can't really see the bottom of the trophy, but that's the Mario Kart trophy. So Rainbow, you want to know what the trick to getting your school to have something like that? Organize it. So Geek Gaming, I have a club that I run, and I started this club when I was a student there, like 25 years ago, and I'm still running this same club. Oh, they're making an esports team too. See, and they could use it as a fundraiser for the esports team. That's kind of what, I mean, that's not exactly what we're doing, but that's kind of what we're doing. So it's, it's a thing. It's a thing. This is actually on Twitch, so I can change the game here. But yeah, so we started, I mean, it's a computer club. That's what we call it. And Computer Club once a year puts on Geek Gaming, which is this tournament of Smash Brothers and Mario Kart, and people bring their PCs, and we have a LAN room, and Cheppy and Fourth Wind set up, and poor me, they set up 2 Vives, and they were playing like 2-player Beat Saber tonight. It was something though. It was really cool. I was running around with my Mario hat on the entire night. It was really good. I even let some kid play Tears of the Kingdom on my Switch. And I haven't even played it yet. I unboxed it so he could play it. That's what I did today. I was that generous today. So, it's good. And I'm looking forward to playing Tears of the Kingdom, but I can't play it tonight because my Switch is in a box, and I'm not going to go get it tonight. I'm not going to unpack it tonight. I got to put my whole office... Like, this is the thing. Every time I get my office, like, back to the way I want it, I tear it apart to take it to some other place. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed the day. It was awesome. We had kids playing NFL Blitz on an N64. We had a board game room where people were playing board games. Part 1 of the nightmare is over. Oh no, what was the nightmare, Cassandra? Did you go to bed, have a nightmare, and wake up again? And from a nightmare? I don't know what's going on. So for those of you wondering what I'm doing here, I'm finding somebody that has a lower CP than me, and then I'm attacking them, and I'm hopefully winning. I don't know why I wouldn't win, but... Mother's Day weekend. Oh man, I completely forgot that it's Mother's Day weekend too. Alex Jag is working all day tomorrow, so... And she worked all day today. She ran concessions today. I'm just catching up on all my chores, Fourth, while we kill time. I might do board games. I'm just talking about the day. Guys, Fourth Win deserves some high praise. He ran a VR room literally all day today and was working the 3D printer. That's top notch. And he put the room back together afterwards, along with the help of Cheppy and poor me. I'm just saying. You know what we didn't do today? We didn't play Uno. What a failure. Why didn't we play Uno? Why didn't somebody tell me we weren't playing Uno? Or Solo. That's almost not a tradition. It's tragic, yeah. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. Your mother's birthday and Mother's Day are both the same weekend. I mean, that's kind of like me having my birthday really close to Christmas. It's Solo. We could play Solo now. I don't know. Is it too late for Solo? Link was playing Fortnite on the Steam Deck tonight too. That was something I was impressed with. My son made it the whole day. I was expecting him to start complaining at one point that he didn't want to be there anymore, and he made it the whole day and even got in the car and said, "Dad, that was awesome. I'm glad I did that." This was after he was thinking about not going. I'm like, "Yes." Who played Solo? Smash solos? I suppose that's true. We did play Smash. I didn't play Smash. I did play Smash. You didn't play Smash. Why didn't we get you in any of the tournaments? Yeah, it's really cool that he enjoyed it. Nobody tell him this. I'm not going to tell him it. But he had a pretty good time in the duos tournament. He partnered with one of his friends, and then they made it 2 or 3 rounds into the tournament, which for a 6th grader, that's not too shabby. Some of these seniors are insane. Juniors and seniors. And then there was one other so that was in the duos tournament, and then the singles tournament, I saw his pairing right at the beginning, and he was going to go up against the kid that was going to make it to the finals, like in the first round, and I was like, man, he's got to have a chance to play. And have I started Talk yet? What's Talk? Oh no, I haven't. Well, another person did, but I didn't. Somebody started my copy of it. And thanks for redeeming Put on the Hat. And thanks for redeeming Sipski. You know what? Let's just make this a real night. Because look what else I've got. I'm a little disappointed we weren't selling these tonight. Link does know my stream, but he better be in bed. Just saying. Oh. That's delicious. Why didn't the hat work? It didn't play the sound. Nothing wrong with that. But, what was I saying? Here, I'm getting Dismond's hat fixed. Skip this update. Log in. I forgot. Oh, so his pairing in the singles tournament was going to be just horrible. And so I switched me with him on the excuse that I was ready to play and the other person wasn't. And so, and that he wasn't, because he was in the Mario Kart tournament at that time as well. So I switched us so he could have a victory in the essentially a victory in the Smash Brothers tournament too. So, or in the singles tournament. So he had a great time. He loved knowing that he could at least beat some people at these tournaments. And the kids, the other really fun moment was the very first match of the Smash Duos tournament. We put me and a teacher and 2 other teachers head to head. Like, all 4 of us were in a match, and the students were just like cheering for whatever teacher they wanted to cheer for, and they were laughing at how bad we were playing. But it was quite impressive. It was a good time. Very good time. What else do I want to talk about? There's something that... Oh, and then this caught me off guard today. So some of the kids, the sounds are working. Some of the kids, I'll post a few more photos to Discord too. Oh my gosh. He cropped out the outside. That's we're outside in that photo and it's raining. Oh my gosh, that's just scary. Oh, there. Now he's coming home to stream. Yeah. It was definitely a bit of a day. Oh, so I sat down to a match with a kid, one of the kids who I think won part of the tournament. Sat down to a match with them, and he looked over at me and he goes, you know the guy that like single-handedly revived the competitive Smash Brothers scene. And I'm like, what? Yeah, the guy responsible for he said the word, but I don't know it well enough. Slippy? What's the Smash Brothers online thing that's out there? The multiplayer thing for Brawl, I think. Starts with an S. Slippy. Yeah, Slippy. He's like, you know the guy that like works on Slippy and stuff like that and like does some YouTube videos on it and streams it and stuff. I'm like, are you talking about David V. Kimball? And I'm like, he's like, yeah, you know David, don't you? And I'm like, yes. yeah, me and David, we go way back, like 3 or 4 years now. He's part of Family Friendly Live. He's like, that is so cool that you know him and you talk to him and you do cool things. I'm like, yeah, I even know his wife. She's pretty cool too. Her name's Essie. He's like, I don't know who she is. I'm like, that's his wife. She streams too. They're all part of Family Friendly Live. You should watch us on Twitch. But it's funny that he knows, like, he doesn't know David, but he knows of David because of the YouTube videos and stuff like that. I'm kind of like wanting to now like take informal polls and be like, hey, have any of you guys watched Tech Tangents? Yeah, I know Tech Tangents. I play video games with him. I'm gonna start name dropping YouTubers. Yeah, you guys know Beta 6. I know Beta 64. We have a rivalry about snacks. Me and Beta 64. We go way back. It's fun. It's fun to name drop. Okay, I gotta get in like 2 more fights here, and then we can switch games. So Tech, how you liking? Speaking of Tech, and Charles, Tech and Charles, and anybody else who's been doing it this weekend, how is the game? You should now be at what? This point, you're like 24 hours into the game. Is that accurate? Have you now put 24 hours into this Breath of the? Imagine asking if you've heard of JD like he's another. That would be hilarious. People don't recognize me without the hat. Or some. Actually, that would have been even more funny. I was wearing this hat all day today. It would have been funny if somebody came up to me and was like, "I didn't know you streamed. I've seen you stream before. I've seen you wearing that hat, but I've never noticed you without the hat. So I didn't know it was you." It's weird getting to places and thinking I'm going to do something and then remembering it's not. So are the maps similar? Like, is it the same universe? Maybe with just more added to it. Man, my feet smell. I can literally smell my feet. That's horrible. Doesn't it have the breath? The world is identical but modified. Okay. Well, I thought I saw... So, I mean... Can I talk about the game? Or, like, I run the risk of saying something... Like, am I allowed to talk about something if I know a little of something, but I haven't actually played the game? So I have no idea what the context of it is within the game? Ooh, expanding its popularity. Is it because of the cane sugar? I'm gonna do it. This might be a spoiler, and if it is a spoiler, I apologize. Plug your ears. But I thought I saw somebody say that Gerudo Valley is in Tears of the Kingdom, but wasn't Gerudo Valley missing in Breath of the Wild? Or am I crazy? Like actual Gerudo Valley? Or am I just forgetting it and it was actually there? Maybe it was there. Was that the whole sand area in the original Breath of the Wild? Maybe I'm crazy. It was on the west side. Now that I think Gerudo Valley was in the... It's the sand area. Okay. So it is there. Speaking of, you don't know about that, but you found it at Big Slot? Nice. Okay, we're rank 154. I took 2 losses because I didn't play them this morning. That's my own fault. Yes, I made some money today, selling some hourglasses. Okay, we have completed everything I need to do in 9 Chronicles. So that means we can switch to board games. We sold $138 of Domino's Pizza today. And you want to know how much we collected $138, and you want to know how much the Domino's Pizza costed us today? Exactly $138. I nailed it that perfectly while having enough extra pizza for the chaperones and everybody else who wanted it. It was perfect. Do I know my Domino's math or what? And I don't think we ended up with any extra pizza. There were some kids who left some on the plate kind of thing, but none that were left in the box. We ended up with some pizza boxes, though. What was I going to do? Board games. Board Game Arena. Desktop. There we go. Let's see what board games I have to do. We're doing all of my homework tonight. This is like what I do every day. I just haven't gotten to it today because it's been that kind of day. I don't know about that, but I found it... Oh, sorry, I read that already. Today, I worked on the Jackbox mod more, and oh boy, have I made progress on something I've been wanting to do for a long... Nice. What kind of progress? Oh, don't look at my screen, Fourth. Cheaters. Now they know what color I have. Okay. They would never peek. They're too pro for that. That looks like as good a play as... Actually, if I do that... No, I can't. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do that. I like this game a lot. Oh, that was like the one thing I didn't want to see next. Could do that, but that's kind of horrible. It's like Tetris without all the... Here, let's just do that. It's a horrible decision, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You're making a whole new credit sequence for the mod. Nice. I'm debating tomorrow. So my wife is gone all day tomorrow, which means I'm home with the kids tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe if my mom's around, I might go like pay her a quick visit and maybe my grandma to say like Happy Mother's Day and can I mooch some food off you because that's what a good son does. But then after I do that, I might come home and just start streaming Tears of the Kingdom early and see how long I stream. I don't know. We'll see. It's an intriguing idea. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind in this game too. Let's just draw cards and they're not going to play because they're in Spain and right now it's 4 in the morning. Whatever. I'm going to play a board game. If you want to try to challenge me in the board game, go to boardgamearena.com, click on Arena Real Time, and then click Start. Because I'm just going to queue up and whatever happens. If you can get into a real-time match with me, great. If you can't, that's fine. I'm going to roll dice because it seems fun. Have I only been streaming 20 minutes? I did all of my 9 Chronicles and played my board games in under 20 minutes? That's crazy. Let me eat another Dots pretzel. What's the Nine Chronicles? That's that cryptocurrency blockchain game. I play that for 15 minutes every day. I think I have a link to it. Hold on, let me see. There it is. I knew I had a link to it somewhere. It's a fun game. It's one of those playing it behind the scenes, and you know, I don't want to call it an idle RPG, but it's kind of an idle RPG. It doesn't have a story though. But there is some strategy to it. Most of it's just a grind though. Which makes it, I like my, you know, it's kind of like World of Warcraft dailies, right? You just log in and do your daily. It's kind of like streaming daily. You just kind of open up OBS and hit stream. Have a good night, Cassandra. Sleep well. I hope you have an excellent Mother's Day tomorrow, even though it's a nightmare. You know what? I'm going to do something really ridiculous. You didn't see it. I've gone from having no Pepsi for like the last 2 months to 3 Pepsis in a day. This isn't good. I'm gonna feel it in the morning. Or tonight. I might be up till 4. Maybe I'll pull that Breath of the Wild game out. We'll see what happens. Can I like full screen this? There. Let's see if Unity's still going. Oh my gosh, Unity is still going. Hold on, it's been busy for 99 hours and 12 minutes. I don't think it's working anymore though. I feel like it stopped using CPU. Is this not updating? I don't like it when it freezes. Update speed. High. Details. CPU. Oh no, it is still processing. Oh, and the memory's at 2 gigs, so it's still going. It's never gonna finish. What am I doing with Unity? A mistake. So on Tuesday, I'll just tell you the story. On Tuesday, we were starting to make tile maps for my game. And I want my maps to be huge. Just huge. And at the time, I thought it'd be really cool to use like a generator or something like that. I have to pick cards, hold on. I'm so bad at this game. Let's do the one thing we shouldn't do. 4 plus 2 is 6, 9, 11. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm gonna regret it. What were we talking about? I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about, Rainbow? Oh, Unity. So it was... So we downloaded a tool to generate, procedural maps in Unity so that it would just create like a basic tile map for us to start with like a randomized like forest pattern or something like that. And it worked pretty well when I ran it on like a 100 by 100 grid. But then I was like, I want my tile map to be huge. So I told it to make it on a 10,000 by 10,000 tile map. Which that was wrong. I based on this, I shouldn't have done it. And I've just let it run. And I haven't stopped it, and I don't know if it's ever going to finish. Yeah, it might take another, you know, millennium. It might never finish. I really don't know, but it's still processing. I'm I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens first, whether I need to reboot my computer or it finishes. It's hard to say. Anything could happen. It might crash when it's done. I don't know. But what I realized, and this is where my mistake was, what I should have done is just had really large tiles. And I didn't think about that at the time, but that would have been what I should have done. Do I want to do 11, 9, 10 is interesting. Let's do 11. I guess I'm playing a high tier strategy, which means I need dice shifting, which I have, and yeah, I guess we'll do that. And we should probably turn this on, otherwise we'll be considered a loser. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna, instead of having a 1,000 by 1,000 or a 10,000 by 10,000 tile map, I'm gonna go back and when it's done, and I'm gonna turn it into like a 100 by 100 tile map, but the tiles are gonna be like the size of the entire screen. That makes far more sense. And it might even be like, I might even do like 300 by 300 or something and have tiles that are just the size of the entire screen. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I probably have a bad idea. But I think having large randomized tiles will make the pattern seem less patterny. And then we can go from there. It might make procedural generation go out the window, but I'm kind of I don't know, I don't think I'm sold anymore on procedural generation for the type of game I'm making. I don't think it's necessary. It just seemed, I don't know, procedural generation, you know, it's the hot topic. It's fun. Okay, is there an 11 on the board? There is no 11. There is a 10 on the board, but do we want it? There's two 10s on the board. We don't really want that one. 8 doesn't make a ton of sense to us at the moment. The 7 is kind of cheap. The 9 with the 2 gives us another shift with a 1 die shift. That's not the most horrible idea given the situation we're in. But no strong 11. The 8 doesn't help us. The 10 though. Do we want the 10? 3 of 10 for more income potential. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go that way. I don't think it's gonna play out the way I want it to, though. It never does. This game's brutal to me. I'm trying to work my way into like ranked play in this thing, and you got to win like 4 games in a row to do that. And I'm just not having any luck winning 4 in a row. It's like tough. Although a win is like top 2, so you'd think I'd be okay, but it's still tough. Randomized dice games and luck of the draw is where things get dangerous. I'm gonna need a shower after this. Alex Jag, are you watching? Just out of curiosity. I should play Tetris again tonight. Whoa, what just happened? Is anybody playing any games right now? Or are you all getting ready for bed? Kinda why. What time do you have to be at work tomorrow? Does 1 get us anything we want? It gets us 14. Yes, we need that. 14 for 11. There we go. We need another 11. Wait, is it? Oh, we should have. Oh, I kind of want this one. This is my most favorite card. All opponents lose 4 points. It's like the only attack card in the game. And it is vicious and it is wonderful. You're playing Tears of the Kingdom? Nice. 11:30 a.m.? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you get some rest in the morning. Do you want us to bring you like breakfast in bed? Do you want us to take you out for breakfast? Do you want us to take you over to my mom's house and make her make you breakfast? Because that seems really mean. I'm just making stuff up. I'm so hyped from that tournament, though. Oh, yeah, that's an 11. Boom, that's big money for me. Look at that, I got 16 money. That's not huge money, though. It's just good money. I don't see another 11, though. I want an 11. Nope, none of that. Okay. No breakfast in bed. Okay. I was going to have Link make you waffles. But if you don't want them... I'd like to point out, though, I'm losing. And there's the 7 that I wanted. Is there another 7 up here? There is. There's a 7 right there, too. I got plans. They're not going to work, but I got plans. Okay. We got 16. We rolled a 9. We'll take the income because we don't need more money. We'll buy this one. Is this my Tears of the Kingdom right here? No, that's Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna unload my pockets. I got so many things in my pockets I don't even know what are in them. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom. I was carrying it on me. The cartridge is in there, so that's good. What's in this pocket? A Skittles wrapper. Oh, I should get the Skittles. Should have brought... Should have had more Skittles. Okay, now I'm starting to fall asleep. 3. I haven't even looked at my email today. That might backfire on me. I'll take this one. Okay, an 8. Is there a 7 available to us? There is a 7. We need the 7. That way we can start punishing people. We'll do 3 and 3, yeah. Why didn't it just pick that? What other choice? Why didn't it just pick that? Whatever. Oh, because I could have added 1. No, I could have added... Oh, well, I get a second chance. I have to activate it, and then I click here, and now I have a weapon of mass destruction to lower all of their scores. Because I'm mean. I'm a cruel person. Can I have this 10? If you guys let me have this 10, I'm gonna feel really good about myself. Ooh, it's a 6. I can't do anything with that. Activate the 7. Even though it's already filled. It's okay. Did anybody get the You Win card? No, okay. The You Win card is the most annoying card in this game. If you ever play it, it lands on 12 here, and basically if you roll 12 3 times, you win. And it is vicious if you know how to play it correctly, and if somebody's not paying attention and they play right into it, it's so mean. It is the meanest, most evil card in the game. We are going to take the 3 and 6 because we don't need any money, but we do need card shift, I think. 3 and 6. We are going to activate this. We now have 11. We are going to activate the 10. And then we're going to activate a second 10 to push it up immediately. And then they roll 11. That's big money for me. Look at that, 18. So, for those of you that have never played this game, it is a great board game. It's very straightforward. When you roll the 2 dice, you pick one, like whatever number's in the upper right? So if you get a 12, you get what's in the blue. On everybody else's turn, you get whatever they roll in the red. So for example, that. And then whenever you add a card, it takes the place of whatever card you have down here, and it flips the bottom half up to the top half. So you like, as soon as I play this 5 will go up to the top half and make it more powerful. And so it becomes a game of like how you stack your cards to, you know, mess with your opponents and stuff like that, and how you generate income through dice rolls. And you just have to kind of understand a little bit of the odds and build combos that are just brutal. So like, I don't have a good way to get points right now, except for the fact that I have 34 money, and I can now buy these really big points down here, which is just mean. Especially because I'm about to buy the 10 and 11, and I'm going to shift these things up, which is going to make me even more points. So there's the strategy to this game. It's simple, and it's one of those perfect games to play right before you go to bed, because it's not going to keep you up all night. And it goes slow enough that it helps put you to sleep. It's not like Smash Brothers, where I generated more adrenaline tonight playing Smash Brothers against other people than I think I have playing video games in a very long time. That was so much adrenaline. There was just so much hype. I really should have tried to stream from it, but it just wasn't going to work. I wasn't set up for it here at home, which was the biggest problem. And I was moving around, interacting with the kids, saying hi. Bing, bing. And I got to see some of my old employees, which are all cool people. Let's go, you're running out of time. You got disconnected. What's going on? Why are you not? You gotta play, man. You gotta play. You gonna forfeit and ruin this game? This beautiful game that I should be winning? Come on. Don't do this to me. Play your turn. They got so angry that they rolled a 7 that they destroyed their phone, and it's your move. I'm gonna reload the page just to make sure it's not me. Come on, player. Somebody's gonna hit this button, and that will end the game, essentially. We don't want to do that, though, because then we don't get... then we don't get credit for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I was really enjoying this game. Hate it when this happens. And they weren't even losing. They got income and money. Well, somebody hit the button. They've got 20 seconds. All other players will be considered winners. It's frustrating. That's horrible. That cost him, though. See, and I don't get any stats, and I was gonna win that game. That's frustrating. do it again. So frustrating. At least they're not in the follow-up game. Okay, what do we got going on here? There's an 8 down here that's pretty powerful that we wouldn't mind having. We got an 8 up here. We've got 6s. We got 4s. Don't really care about those 2 cards. Any other weird things? Buy a card, place, don't care. Before rolling, set one of your die. That can be dangerous if the You Win card comes out. Swap 2 and 11. Okay, well, let's... 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 3 is 14. We don't want all of them. So, let's take this one, and this one. Let's reset though, because we made a mistake. Let's take this one, then this one, then this one, because order does matter. Now I've got a 2 here where I didn't have a 2 before. We're not going to pick up the 5 because we want a chance at the 8. And if we go first, we will get that 8. But we need a little bit of luck. And if we don't get the 8, we're still going to try to take the other 8. Because whoever does get the 8, we don't want to have that. We're going to turn these on. And we get to go first, so we're picking up that 8. We will pick up the 9 because we don't need more money. Okay, now we need a strategy. Ideally, we want this 8, or this 8, somehow. That'll be our plan. I guess we're playing 8s. I'd like this. Oh no, they took that 8. I wanted that 8. I wanted that 8 more than any 8. I'll take this one though. All the 8s are good 8s for us right now. How are they getting enough money to buy from the second row already? Yeah. And he has a token already? Spend 1 to reroll any dice and it has 2 holders. Wow. That's a good starting card. Everybody's gotten quiet ever since I started playing board games. Guess we're out of things to talk about today. I don't know what that's about. We will take... we have 9. How did I get any money on 7? Gain 3. What did it act? Oh, it was my 7. Gosh, I'm getting tired. I kind of want the 8 with points, but there is no 8 with points, so we will take the 8 with money and get that into play. Now we're looking for 9s or 7s or 8s. 7s, 8s, and 9s, and ideally points. I would love this one right here. So if we can get 14 monies somehow, that's the one I want. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. 6 and 6 is 12. We got some high rolling going on here. Ding ding. We got a 7. Still engrossed in blah. I'm going to call it blah because Tears of the Kingdom. I really don't like the name Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know why. It might be a perfectly appropriate title, but I don't know. I'm starting towards the first major thing right now because I'm running out of idea where to look for something that's driving me nuts. You know, I saw a spoiler. Are you looking for an outfit? Is that what you're looking for? I'm just curious. With like a special head. I saw a preview. I saw one spoiler about that. You're not looking for an outfit? Okay, never mind then. I'll be quiet. I won't ruin the outfit in case you haven't seen the outfit. Okay, what do we want here? We've got 14 monies. I said I wanted the 9, so I guess I still want the 9, right? Makes sense to me. Another 8. What is this? Place 1 charge here and then move 1 of your charges to another open charge slot. Interesting. Spend 1 to place 1 anywhere, then move 1 to an empty slot. Whatever. We need another 9. Otherwise, this is all gonna fall apart. It might fall apart anyway. I mean, 8s are nice, but 9s are better. Right now. Not finding this thing is getting close to making me look something up, though. Maybe you're not to that part of the game yet. Maybe it's on the other side of the map. Or maybe a Korok stole it and ate it, and so you gotta go around and kill all the Koroks. I don't know. I'm making this stuff up. Have you attacked anything with a chicken yet? Or better question, have you attacked a chicken yet? I want to know if the chickens are as powerful as always, because this is one of the first things I generally test. It's generally the first way I die, is confirming that the chickens do in fact still behave like a proper chicken. I think it would be absolutely hilarious if, like, they decided to just one day make it so that the chickens aren't deadly. And, like, they pick, like, April 1st to do, like, an update that makes the chickens not deadly, right? And nobody discovers it because everybody's afraid to attack a chicken. Like, it doesn't come up. People just... I think that would be hilarious. I know somewhere you will be taking a chicken, though. I love places I can take chickens. Really, Breath of the Wild for me, or Tears of the Kingdom, is basically just chicken vacation simulator. That's kind of what I think of it as. You know, where can you take your pet chicken today? I don't have a good pick here. There's no 9 on the table. I mean, there is an 8. We could push 8 up, rack up some more dough. Let's do it. It's probably a mistake, but I'm gonna do it anyway. 2, 4, 6, 11, 14. So an 8 gets me 14 money. Potentially 2 8s gets me 28 money. That gets me to a 7. I could use that to push up. If that pushes me to a 30, I can get an 8. I can push the 8 to push the 8 even further. But it doesn't get me points. I need a 9 or an 8 with... No, I just need a 9 so I can start racking up points. That's the thing. I'll get there. Or 7s. I'd take 7s that rack up points too, but I haven't seen that yet. I'd like to find like an alligator that I can throw a chicken into and see if the chickens attack the alligator to save their chicken friend who's been swallowed whole. That's what I'd really like. Or like a Sarlacc pit. Sarlacc pit? The thing from Star Wars. If you throw a Legend of Zelda chicken into a Sarlacc pit, do the chickens destroy the Sarlacc pit? That's what I want to know. Or does the Sarlacc consume all the chickens and therefore the Sarlacc is still more powerful than the chickens? I'm not really sure. It needs to be tested, though. Or like... I mean, because I kind of imagine that if you throw a chicken off of a cliff into a ravine, that gravity still beats chickens. I could be wrong, though. It'd be worth finding out. The chickens destroy the planet because you threw them off a cliff. I could see that unfolding. Nobody rolled a single 8. That's depressing. Now they're rolling 12s like crazy. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. It'll be good. It's really been a good video game weekend. And I will say this too. The other thing that I really like about Nintendo and Geek Gaming, the thing we did today, is it is the way I remember video games being played. Like for me, growing up, and obviously this has changed completely, but for me, growing up, multiplayer video gaming meant having friends come over to your house, sit on the couch, and play video games. Like that's what multiplayer gaming was. Now it's everybody sits at home. Maybe, yeah, they're on Discord, but they're all at their own computer, they're all at home, they're all doing their own thing. There's no in-person interaction, there's no throwing the controller at your friend, there's none of that. Because they're on the other side of the world, possibly. But tonight, they were all in the same room, looking at the same screens, playing together. And that's the one thing that I think Nintendo gets right with a lot of these games. Mario Kart does it, Smash Brothers does it, and yes, they have the online aspect now too, but you can still sit down on a couch and just completely wail on your friends. It's one of those things where it always surprises me that, like, if you look at, like, the way the Wii's designed and the way the, like, every Nintendo system since the N64, they've pretty much all gone to having the ability to support 4 or more controllers. Whereas the other systems like to focus around 2 at most. Which I've always found that interesting. Yeah, we have 22 this time. Feel like I could green up and feel pretty good about that. Or I could get the 9 and maybe rack up more money. How far behind are we? 4, 7, we're currently, let's put ourselves in the lead for now. It might backfire. What does everybody else have? Anything? Nothing super deadly. So we're okay at the moment. Yeah, so, maybe spend some time on Mother's Day sitting on a couch with your mom playing video games. That sounds like a good way to spend tomorrow. Show them how beautiful Tears of the Kingdom is compared to those 8-bit video games that they were playing when they were a kid. It was fun watching some of the kids play, like, NES and SNES today. And they're like, these games are so cool and retro, and I'm like, that game's 20 years older than you are. I remember when it came out, and then I'm like, wait, that makes me 20, or 30 years older than you. Like, it just, It's fun knowing that, or not knowing, but realizing that the growth I got to see in the video game world is something that no other generation is going to experience quite the same way. There will never, I don't think you will ever see leaps and bounds like we've seen. Ever again. Oh, I was going to check something too. Oh well. The other thing that was a little disappointing is I think my live split crashed out last night. I don't think my splits from last night saved. Not a big deal, but sad. nonetheless. Since we basically set a personal best. It's not a real personal best, but it's what I'm calling a personal best last night. It was a good run, though. Very good run. I'm looking forward to the next speed run. I think as long as Nintendo doesn't just glue some plastic buttons to a potato again, their next upgrade will be the last significant hardware jump that is really noticeable. It might be. I think to some degree. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what the real limitation is for game developers, and I feel like it's become time. Like, they don't have the time to build bigger, better games. They need to release. And so they don't get the time to really make the games themselves bigger. But the tools make it easier for them to get better. More processing power helps, more graphics helps. And Nintendo will constantly be making incremental upgrades to that, I'm guessing. But I don't know. We might be at the point now where they just keep doing incremental upgrades to the Switch and it stays backwards compatible for like 15 years, like the Game Boy kind of did. Unlikely, but it might happen. We have 8 monies, not enough to buy anything down there. A 10 would be not the worst purchase in the world. Can we do anything better than a 10? A 7 would also not be the worst purchase in the world. Is there anything with points? 7, no points. This one's a 7 with points. Let's do that. We don't have anything to activate, so we'll skip. We immediately roll a 7, so that's kind of nice. We'll skip that. Is there anything we can, like, buy to win the game? Nope. Nope. Runs terribly. Oh, now that's gonna disappoint me. Like, the game doesn't play well? Like, it's that is it that terrible? Is it better in handheld than it is on a screen? I don't know how you're playing it. Are you playing it on handheld or are you playing it on a TV? You have not tried handheld? I'd be curious if it plays better handheld. We will skip that. There we go. My gosh. Nobody's rolling anything I need. Including me. I'm not even going to be able to get, like, this 7. I'd love this 7 or this 7, and I'm not going to be able to get either one. You are winning. I need more points. How are you forcing 720p? Is that an option in the settings to force 720p even when you're plugged into 1080? I thought the Switch auto-detected. Or do you have like an adapter to force it? Or like a forced display? But yeah, I mean, if it's forcing it, then I guess that wouldn't make a difference. With resolution scaling, I should probably read your entire chat message before I say things like that. Sorry. You said the answer to my questions. I just didn't read it. That's intriguing, though. Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, so we're sitting on 8. There's a 7 in play. That wouldn't be the worst thing to grab. This is also a fun 7. I wouldn't mind either one of those at this point, but we need more points, so we're going to point up before we worry about that. I'm gonna skip this again, and there's no we win. Why can't anybody roll the numbers I want? capped at 30 FPS. And capped at 900p, so you can't even go higher than that at the moment. Interesting. I swear, nobody can roll an 8 or a 9. I'm gonna lose because nobody can roll an 8 or a 9. Interesting. I wonder if, like, the emulators will figure that out sooner or later and it'll just play more beautifully on a PC. I wonder how quickly the emulators will be able to play it. Okay, we need all the points in the world, so let's do this. 10 wouldn't have been bad either, but I don't see a 10. Skip. I just can't get anybody to roll an 8. Just roll an 8. Or a 9. 9 would be even better. Roll a 9. It'll activate this, this, and this. It's just 9s. All 9s. The rest of the game. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Dice never fall that way. It runs better on PC than Switch, but you're still playing it on your Switch? Finally a 9. There we go. I don't think it might be too little too late though. This guy's sitting on 33 already. How much money do we have? We have enough to get 6 points. That's not enough. If we get to 7, that'll give us 9. That'll put us at 29. Gets us in strike. Another 9. Oh, good things are happening. Good things are starting to happen. Do not re-roll your dice, Romney. Do not re-roll your dice. Don't do it, man. He's gonna do it. An 8. Well, I'll take an 8. That's not horrible. He can do it again? He can do it. Oh. He did it again. He went back to a 9. Ah! Yes! Activate the 9. 38. That put me on 22. Skip. How did that only put me on 22? I gained 5. I thought I was sitting on 20, so shouldn't I have 25? Something doesn't feel right. Oh, did somebody activate a 7 that took away points? No. I don't know what just happened there. How did I... I don't know. I thought I was on 20. Maybe I'm crazy. Play through the game to be fully intended way. After that, never again. Fair enough. Although, now maybe I'm gonna... Now you've got me tempted. It actually does run better, like... It runs better on PC. Switch emulation's that far along. I gotta do this. It's my only chance. It's gonna be close, 35 to 38. If they roll a 9, I'm at 40. I'm first player, so the game will end. Oh no. I bet that won it for them. I bet they're at 40. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna regret it. I think the information's somewhere in the Discord already. How hard is it to dump a ROM these days? Okay, they won. We lost. We took second though, so it's not horrible. It's not hard. You need a launch switch and an RCM jig. You boot into recovery mode, send a payload, and run custom firmware to read your cards. So it's just temporarily. Let me look up this RCM jig. Nintendo Switch. Make your own RCM jig. Where does this go? Does it go where the Joy-Cons go? Right Joy-Con rail. I'm gonna see, like, does Amazon have any next RCM jig Nintendo Switch? Do they have any that'll be delivered tomorrow? Overnight by 11 a.m. Let's see what's in the list. I'm sure I could just 3D print one or something, but it seems like it would be brain dead simple to just order one. Used to modify the archive to play GBA or FBA or other. So I can do it without like I don't have to actually install any software. It's just a one-time boot and then it's back to normal. I would buy one for like $8 on Amazon. Instead of buy it, it's near the power pins for the Joy-Con. Instead of build it. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I just want to know if I can get it by tomorrow. Why does this one say free delivery by tomorrow, or by Monday, when I thought I said overnight by 11 a.m.? Hold on a second. Oh, maybe because it's not overnight by 11 a.m. Maybe I can order it to be overnight by 11 a.m. Let me see if I can make that happen. Proceed to checkout. And neither of these get it to me by tomorrow, by 11 a.m. Why does it show me that result then? That's just lame. Why put it in the list if it can't do overnight by 11 a.m.? That's just... I'm just trying to see how hard it would... Like, supposedly it can be done with a paperclip. Not necessarily the best idea, but... You just gotta short 1 and 2 and 9 and 10. It looks like. Actually, if that's all you have to do... I have another idea. So the other thing that I bought today, I bought a Switch Pro controller today that I'm not gonna let my kids ever touch. That's my new, because that thing has motion controls in it, right? And should be able to work with the PC as well. So that was a good thing. I'm still in Rocket League. That's weird. I don't even have Rocket League open. What are you laughing at, Tech? Sorry, I lost myself. It'll be much better to play. Yeah. But I'm just thinking I could take one of the Joy-Cons and just turn it into a jig. I'll just short out the Joy-Con pins. Actually, I could probably make it like a Switch. That won't take long at all. Because you can, like, see those connectors and everything. Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to be banned. So we got... I didn't tell this part of the story. So we got to we were setting up for the tournament, right? And we had, like, 5 Switches for the tournament games. So, like, there was 1 for Mario Kart, and then 4 for Smash Brothers, basically. And we got them all set up, and I'm looking at them, and like kids are starting to come in, and they're like wanting to play to practice and stuff, because like the first 2 hours they can just sit down and play the video games. And they come in, and they're looking around the room, and they look at me, and they're like, "Do you have any controllers?" And I'm looking at the setups, and there are... Like, my station, where my Switch is, has a handful of controllers. Like, it has Link's controller and Eloise's controller, which, if you've watched the stream enough, you know that I complain about those controllers and their Cheetos problems, which for a tournament isn't really the best thing in the world either. But none of the other Switches that were brought had controllers either. And I was like, oh no, this is not going to go well if people don't, like, show up with controllers and stuff. And normally... Like, these kids bring their own controllers. Like, this is a thing for these tournaments. They'll bring with whatever controller they love. They'll bring their Switch controller. They'll bring all this stuff. And some of them did, and they had shown up, but we didn't have enough spares for, like, the kids who didn't bring their own. And so I sent one of my guys to Target with my credit card, and I said, here, buy 4, like, the cheapest wired Switch controllers you can find. And just buy them at Target, and while you're also there, pick me up a Switch Pro controller in case we need one more. And I didn't unbox the Switch Pro controller because my hope was I could bring it home specifically for for Tears of the Kingdom, so I have a nice, good controller with motion controls for like Splatoon and stuff. That will be mine and nobody else's. But then I also picked up 4 USB controllers that the kids can use and tear apart and all that fun stuff now going forward too. So I've got a wired one for myself and the Pro controller, and then the kids now have 4 wired ones that they can use that don't have motion controls, but they barely play any games that use motion controls anyway, so that works out just fine. So, in other words, I own way too many USB controllers now, which is nice. They're very useful. So I'm thrilled about that. And I'm kind of thrilled that I got this second place finish. That's a good start. We made it to 1 hour and 16 minutes. That's long enough for me. I hope everybody enjoys their gameplay. I'm going to go to bed, and then tomorrow I am going to... I think I'm going to learn a little bit more about this jig and dump my game. And then, not to ask for like very technical thingies, but what's the best emulator these days? This is how little emulation I do, but like, which one should I go after? I haven't even like. Yuzu? Okay. And then, like, is there a better... I don't want a game card. I'm looking for the dumper. The NX dump tool? Is that the best one? Do. Or like Zadig. Ah, okay. That's what I will do. I will look at the getting started guide. Thank you. Because if I can get that working tomorrow, I think I might do that if I'm going to stream it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I just don't like the idea that the game is glitchy or has performance issues. I mean, I know Nintendo games are kind of known for that, but I'd like to play it in its most beautiful form. Okay, so I got a fun little project tomorrow. Oh yeah, I did hear about the lockpicking thing too. Okay, I will bookmark that real quick. Actually, I will download that real quick, just to make sure it doesn't disappear between now and tomorrow. Noted. I might send you a message if I run into trouble. I might drop you a message. I'm not expecting trouble, but I'm just noticing that there's a few different ways to do this. It looks like, but there's even one where you can like USB to Windows and like skip the SD card altogether. It looks like USB to PC using something called Zadig. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it looks interesting. I have to read up on it. In any case, I think that was good. Let's figure out if we're gonna raid somebody this late on a Saturday night. Our good friend, it's so late that I think we're up past Puplova. So our normal Saturday thing. Since we're talking Tears of the Kingdom, let's go say hi to Christy. Christy is another member of Family Friendly Live in the community. They're playing Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm just going to say spoiler alert off to start. I'm going to go say hi to them real quick, and then I'm off to bed. We'll be back tomorrow, probably around 6 p.m., probably to play Tears of the Kingdom for the first time. I might start early if my kids aren't, needing me. We'll see what happens. They might all ditch me or something. We'll see. Or if I'm not doing Mother's Day stuff. If I'm doing Mother's Day stuff, we might start late. You never know. So with that, I appreciate all the help with the conversation tonight. Thank you for talking with me about all the geek gaming. Guys, play games with your friends. Play games with your mom tomorrow for Mother's Day. Don't forget to celebrate the moms out there. All those fun things. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And until next trip, see ya. Peace.